Hey everyone, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve some really soft ink blending backgrounds using a unique brush. This idea actually is not my own, so I cannot take credit for it, but I thought I would go ahead and share with all of you that are subscribed to my channel if you're not subscribed to hers, which is Lori Willison here on YouTube. She's also a good crafty friend of mine. She actually came up with this idea and I thought it was genius. We all are interested in the ink blending or ink blending dusters brushes right now, between either the clarity brushes or the ink duster brushes. And myself, I have been interested in buying some of those, but they are a little bit of an investment. And a couple of days ago, Lori actually came up with this idea and showed it on her Instagram account and also on her YouTube channel, that you can take a $2 makeup brush. This is from the brand e.l.f. And you can purchase this at your local Walmart if you're here in the States, or in Canada. You can buy it in Walmart, or any synthetic makeup brush like this will work. And that's what it is. It's a really synthetic brush, and it achieves basically the same. To me, it achieves the same type of background that you would get if you were to purchase those clarity brushes or ink duster brushes. And I thought this was totally genius on her part, and I was anxious to try it for myself. And I thought I would share with you on camera the background that I achieved with using this brush. So I'm just kind of creating a little bit of a rainbow background here. And I chose different colors of, obviously, my Distress inks today. But you could definitely do this with your oxide inks too if you have just purchased those. Either one or any of your dye inks will work. You don't necessarily have to have Distress inks to do this. You could use any dye ink with this as well. So I'm just going in and I'm just going to add the color to my brush, and just I'm not putting hardly any pressure on my paper whatsoever. I'm just letting the brush do the work, and I'm just taking a light hand to it and just going really back and forth, like I said, with the light hand. Hardly any pressure. If you want a little bit more of a vibrant color or more intense color, you could probably go in a little bit heavier hand, but I wanted to achieve that softer background. So that's why I'm going really light. And you can see how really seamlessly these colors blend together without any harsh lines. And it's so cool that she discovered this. And so kudos to her to finding a very cost-effective way to achieve this look without breaking the bank with those brushes. So, and if you've got those brushes, that's totally fine. But for those that are looking to save a little bit more money but want this look, you can definitely achieve this with this way to do this. So anyway, I'm going to finish up my background here. I'm kind of adding my colors. Now you can see I'm just kind of going around and trying to cover all around the edges of my brush here, and then trying to get a little bit of the ink on the middle of the brush too. And this last color, the Blueprint Sketch was not applying the way I wanted it to, so I just picked a different blue color, which was the Salty Ocean. It comes off a little bit more teal, I guess, on camera for some reason, but it's actually Salty Ocean. And so you can see how that's blending a little bit better than the Blueprint Sketch. So really, really nice background. I mean, it was no effort whatsoever. It was totally easy. And this is a great way to also, to those that really have a trouble doing the ink blending technique, this is a great way to do that too. And you can achieve the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my card, and I was going to show that whole process for you today. So I'm taking this Clustered Leaves die here from Simon Says Stamp, as well as this Sentiment stamp set from Neat and Tangled. This is one of my favorites, and I thought I would turn this one into a birthday card today. So I'm going to take the main Celebrate sentiment and then add the sub-sentiments to it. It's time to, and then later I decided to go ahead and add the word you to that as well. So I'm going to actually stamp the Celebrate sentiment in my Distress Oxide ink. This is the, I believe this is the Faded Jeans. No, this is not Faded Jeans. Excuse me. I will have the exact color that I used. I can't really remember at the moment which color I used, but you can see how really nicely it stamps down. And I thought it would go well with the background that I created. But so if you were interested and still trying to figure out if you were interested in getting these inks, these oxide inks, they are really great with many different techniques. And stamping is one of those techniques. So really great for that as well. So I took my VersaFine Onyx Black and inked that up with the It's Time To, and then also the You Sentiment, because I am stamping on watercolor cardstock here. This is the Tim Holtz watercolor cardstock, and it's got a little bit of texture. I'm using the textured side on this card. So I wanted to make sure that my black portion of my sentiments here were really stamped well. So that's why I chose the VersaFine Onyx Black. So it really does tie everything together, especially to my clustered leaves die cut here. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down, and I'm taking my multi-matte medium glue here and just adding that to different areas of the leaves. So I'm going to, I kind of planned out a little bit of that. I just wanted to put a portion of this in the upper right-hand corner. So, and then I'm going to get that into place, and then once that's kind of adhered well on there, I'm going to take my scissors and cut off the excess of that. And I wanted to use a little bit more of this and not just throw that whole thing away. So I decided to go ahead and add a little bit more of that cluster to this other corner here. So I'm just kind of choosing which side that I want to use. So I decided to add the bigger portion of the leaves there, adding more adhesive to that. And then I'm going to get that into place as well. And then again, cut off the excess to the card. This is a fairly simple card. You know, it would be super easy to duplicate over and over. And you can make this a set with different color combinations or anything. You know, just have like especially with this clustered leaves die, this has been one of my favorite dies here lately. It really does add to overall background. And you could use vellum, you could use glitter cardstock. Obviously I used black today, but I love to use black cardstock with any rainbow backgrounds that I do, because it really does make it pop. So I'm going to go ahead and add my main panel here to my white card base, which is the Stamper Select cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. And I really do like to add or make my card bases really top fold card bases lately. So I scored that at 5.5 to create a 2-size card base. And now I'm going to add a little bit of a sentiment on the inside. Since this is a birthday card, I wanted to stamp the It's Your Birthday sentiment on the inside. So I'm just going to mount that to my acrylic block here and get my VersaFine black ink out here again, and then stamp that down. And then I wanted to add a couple of different of these star clusters from that stamp set from Neat and Tangled, and use my Distress Oxide inks once more, because they really do stamp nicely, and it gives that really really smooth looking, it's like a chalk-like look to it. If you've seen other videos on these oxide inks, a lot of people are saying it looks chalk-like, and it does, but it's not chalk ink. It's really nice. It gives off a great finish. So that completes our card for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. I'd appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye-bye.